You've seen missile launches on TV, but you never imagined American launchers so monumentally colossal they require underground cities just to house them. Built to lift 340,000-pound nuclear missiles from 146-foot deep silos, designed with railway systems that turn entire train networks into mobile nuclear platforms, and engineered so massively they weigh 6.6 million pounds and move at 1 mile per hour. These mechanical titans have been operating in classified underground complexes and secret military installations for decades, carrying weapons most civilians will never witness. If you're into Cold War engineering, nuclear deterrence, or machines that redefine American military power, buckle up because the final launcher is so impossibly gigantic, you'll question how America even built it. Starting our countdown with America's modern battlefield destroyer, the M270 multiple launch rocket system. When the U.S. Army needed to level entire grid squares with precision, the M270 MLRS became the ultimate mobile artillery platform. Built on a modified Bradley fighting vehicle chassis, this beast measures 22 feet 6 inches in length with massive tracked mobility and weighs an impressive 55,000 pounds when fully loaded with ammunition. The power and performance of the M270 are simply staggering. It's capable of launching 12 rockets or 2 ATACMS missiles simultaneously, can engage targets at ranges exceeding 300 kilometers, and is designed for rapid fire and quick repositioning tactics. Its technical features include an advanced tracked chassis for cross-country battlefield mobility, automated loading and firing systems for crew protection, and sophisticated fire control systems for precision targeting. Visually, the M270 presents an imposing tracked platform with a prominent launch pod system. Its angular military design is optimized for battlefield survivability, and it creates a distinctive launch signature, with walls of fire erupting when deployed. The primary mission of this weapon system is to provide long-range precision fires for ground operations. It's been used extensively in Gulf War, Iraq, and Afghanistan operations, and is essential for suppressing enemy artillery and armor formations. What's truly remarkable is that one M270 battery can deliver the firepower equivalent of an entire artillery battalion in a single coordinated strike. Currently serving as the backbone of U.S. Army long-range fires, it continues to be upgraded with advanced missile systems. Modern artillery is devastating, but Cold War nuclear deterrence required much more massive solutions. Enter the TEL for the MGM-31 Pershing II. If the M270 was about battlefield firepower, the Pershing II was about nuclear deterrence. Built during the height of Cold War tensions in Europe, this massive wheeled platform carried America's nuclear response to Soviet threats. The Pershing II's physical dimensions are impressive, built using an M1001 man tractor with M860 semi-trailer configuration. The total length approaches 50 feet when fully deployed, with the missile height reaching 34 feet when erected for launch. Designed for rapid mobility across European highway networks, it was capable of nuclear strikes against strategic Soviet targets and featured advanced mobility for survival in nuclear warfare scenarios. Technically speaking, the Pershing II featured a heavy-duty, wheeled tractor-trailer design for road mobility, hydraulic erection systems for rapid missile deployment, and advanced navigation systems for precise targeting. Visually, it presented a massive tractor-trailer configuration with military modifications, a distinctive missile profile when erected for launch, and an intimidating presence reflecting its nuclear warfare capability. The Pershing II's primary mission was to serve as the physical embodiment of NATO's nuclear deterrent in the 1980s. Deployed across Europe to counter Soviet intermediate-range missiles, it was essential for maintaining nuclear balance during Cold War escalation. What's fascinating is that Pershing II launchers were so mobile, they could disappear into European forests and launch nuclear strikes within minutes. Eventually, eliminated under the INF Treaty, the system represented the peak of mobile nuclear deterrence and influenced the design of modern mobile missile systems. European nuclear deterrence was crucial, but American missile defense required even more sophisticated platforms. When America needed to defend against incoming nuclear missiles, they created launchers designed not to attack, but to intercept. The Ground-Based Interceptor, GBI silo, represents America's shield against nuclear annihilation. Housing 55-foot-tall orbital boost vehicle interceptor missiles with a launch weight of 28,000 pounds for 3-stage rocket systems, These silos are located in hardened installations at Fort Greely, Alaska, and Vandenberg. They're designed to intercept incoming warheads in outer space using a 3-stage rocket system for reaching intercontinental altitudes and advanced guidance systems for precision interception. The technical features include hardened underground silo construction for survivability, advanced radar integration for target tracking, and sophisticated launch systems for rapid response. Visually, these are massive underground installations with surface launch capabilities, featuring a high-tech appearance reflecting space-age interception technology, and strategic positioning in remote locations for optimal coverage. The GBI serves as a core component of America's modern missile defense system, designed to protect against rogue nation ICBM attacks, and essential for maintaining strategic stability in the modern era. Most incredibly, GBI interceptors must hit incoming warheads traveling at 15,000 miles per hour, with precision measured in inches. Currently active as America's primary missile defense system, they represent cutting-edge defensive technology. Missile defense is impressive, but Cold War mobile nuclear systems pushed engineering to extremes. When America needed ultimate nuclear mobility during Cold War tensions, they created a system that turned railways into mobile missile bases. The Peacekeeper rail garrison became a rolling nuclear fortress. Built as a specialized reinforced railway car for heavy missile transport, it was designed to carry 71-foot-tall Peacekeeper ICBM systems with a launch weight of 195,000 pounds for the massive nuclear missile. It was capable of erecting and launching missiles from anywhere on the U.S. rail network, designed for ultimate survivability through constant mobility, with advanced systems for rapid deployment and launch operations. The rail garrison featured specialized railway car construction for extreme missile weights, hydraulic erection systems for missile deployment, and advanced camouflage systems for civilian train appearance. Visually, it was a massive railway car disguised as civilian freight equipment, with a dramatic transformation when missile systems were deployed, and an intimidating scale when the Peacekeeper missile was erected. Designed as the ultimate mobile nuclear deterrent system, it would have operated across the entire U.S. railway network and represented the peak of Cold War nuclear mobility concepts. The rail garrison system would have made America's entire railway network a potential nuclear launch platform. The program was canceled near the end of the Cold War due to treaty agreements, but represented the most ambitious mobile nuclear system ever planned. Mobile nuclear systems were revolutionary, but underground launch complexes reached unprecedented scales. When America first needed to hide nuclear missiles underground, they pioneered the concept of subterranean missile cities. The Atlas F silo became America's first underground nuclear fortress, housing 82-foot-tall SM-65F Atlas intercontinental ballistic missiles with a launch weight of 260,000 pounds for first-generation ICBMs. It featured a massive elevator system to lift missiles to the surface. It was the first operational vertical underground silo system in history, with hardened construction to survive nuclear attack and advanced elevator systems for rapid missile deployment. The Atlas F included a colossal subterranean structure with reinforced construction, massive hydraulic elevator systems for missile transport, and advanced life support systems for underground operations. These were enormous underground installations resembling subterranean cities, with massive elevator systems capable of lifting hundreds of thousands of pounds, and an industrial scale reflecting first-generation nuclear technology. As America's first underground nuclear missile system, it established the template for all future silo-based deterrence, and was essential for protecting nuclear assets from Soviet first strikes. Atlas F silos were so massive, they required their own underground power plants and life support systems. Most have been decommissioned, but they established underground missile doctrine and influenced all subsequent American silo-based systems. First-generation silos were impressive, but America's ultimate underground system pushed engineering beyond all limits. If everything we've seen so far was colossal, the Titan II transporter-erector exists in a category that defies comprehension. This isn't just a missile launcher. It's the largest, deepest, most powerful nuclear weapon system America ever deployed. When America needed the ultimate nuclear deterrent, they created the largest ICBM ever deployed by the United States. The Titan II system became America's most powerful underground giant. It housed 103-foot-tall LGM-25C Titan II intercontinental ballistic missiles with a launch weight of 340,000 pounds, the heaviest ICBM in U.S. history. It featured a massive hydraulic emplacement system within 146-foot deep silos. The Titan II carried 9 megaton nuclear warheads with global reach capability, used the deepest missile silo system ever constructed by America, and had advanced hydraulic systems for handling unprecedented missile weights. Its technical features included underground silos extending deeper than most skyscrapers are tall, massive hydraulic systems capable of lifting 340,000-pound missiles, and reinforced construction to survive direct nuclear attack. Visually, these were absolutely colossal underground installations of unprecedented depth, with massive hydraulic systems resembling industrial machinery, and a scale so enormous it challenges comprehension. The Titan II served as America's ultimate Cold War nuclear deterrent weapon, designed to survive a Soviet first strike and retaliate with devastating force. It represented the peak of American nuclear engineering capability. What's fascinating is that Titan II silos were so deep and massive, they required specialized elevators just to transport personnel to the bottom. Though decommissioned, it remains the largest ICBM system ever deployed, and represents the ultimate expression of Cold War nuclear deterrence. But now, get ready, because what comes next isn't just the biggest launcher, it's the largest self-powered vehicle ever built. If the Titan II was the ultimate weapon, the crawler transporter represents the ultimate in American engineering ambition. This machine doesn't just launch missiles, it moves the largest rockets in human history. When America needed to move the largest rockets ever built, they created the most colossal self-powered vehicle in history. The crawler transporter became the ultimate expression of American engineering. Weighing an incredible 6.6 million pounds when fully loaded, measuring 131 feet long and 114 feet wide, it's capable of moving Saturn V rockets and space shuttle systems. As the largest self-powered land vehicle ever constructed, it moves at a maximum speed of just 1 mile per hour due to its enormous weight, and was originally developed from military requirements for super heavy rockets. It features a tracked propulsion system for distributing massive weight, advanced leveling systems for maintaining rocket stability, and sophisticated power systems for moving millions of pounds. Visually, it presents absolutely mind-bending proportions that dwarf everything around it, an industrial appearance reflecting ultimate heavy lifting capability, and a scale so massive it moves like a mechanical mountain. Originally developed for military super heavy rocket requirements, it transported Saturn V rockets for Apollo moon missions, and was essential for space shuttle program operations. Perhaps most incredibly, the crawler transporter is so massive it creates its own weather patterns and requires specially built roads to support its weight. Still operational for modern space launch operations, it remains the largest self-powered vehicle ever successfully operated. 7 American giants that redefine nuclear deterrence and space exploration, from underground cities to mobile fortresses. These weren't just launchers. They were monuments to American engineering ambition. Which colossal system amazed you most? Share your thoughts below, smash that like button, subscribe for more American military content, and click the next video.